Good morning, Matt Dela Cruz here with the Winning Minds Group, part of the John Maxwell team, and welcome to Mondays with Matt. Happy Monday to you. I hope you had a great weekend and looking forward to another extraordinary, a winning week this week as we kick off this new week. I had a couple of emails that were sent to me, and they were both within the line of attitude, mindset, playing to win, how do you win, and so on and so forth. So I want to talk about developing a winner's mindset. I want to share with you kind of what I do, and take it, use it, adjust it, whatever, but at least it'll give you a platform on what does work. And I can tell you this much, it does work. But a couple quotes. One of my favorite quotes by Vince Lombardi, I love this one, and it's that winning isn't everything, it's the only thing. And you show me a good loser, I'm going to show you a loser. That's my quote. But one of the other quotes from Thomas Watson. Thomas Watson, who worked as a salesperson and then worked his way up for a company called National Cash Register. It's called NCR. And then when they fired him, they let him go. He says, I'll show you. And isn't it interesting where some of us are moved, motivated, compelled to success when something happens to us and we say, we'll show you, I'll show you. Well, he said that to NCR people, and he went out and started his own company. And it was a little company called International Business Machines. That's right, IBM, which he founded and chairman and CEO of Great Big Blue IBM. So he did show them because he took the market share from that. But anyway, one of the quotes that he has, he said, I'll give you the formula for success. It's quite simple. Double your rate of failure. Double the rate of failure. You see, what it does is that people who fail and quit, we eliminate half the race. When you think about it, we're all going after this piece of the pie in America, make all, own all, get your fair share of the pie. That's kind of what my mindset is, my mentality is. But I go back 35 years ago because one of the things that really resonated with me, and believe me, when I had to memorize this and learn this at a 3-day boot camp with Tom Hopkins, I'm sitting there saying, why in the heck would I have to memorize this to get a good score, to win something at this 3-day boot camp? But I'm going to tell you right now, 35 years later, I look back on it, it reminded me, and I used it all the time to keep me going, to get me through breakthrough. And it was called the Champion Creed. And the Champion Creed was this: I'm not judged by the number of times I fail, but by the number of times I succeed. And the number of times I succeed is in direct proportion to the number of times I can fail and keep trying. You see, winners never give up, right? Quitters never win, and winners never quit. That's really where it starts. But it's up to you to be able to find out what it's going to take to get you through and stay in that positive state. Most of you know that I start my mornings off with the incantation, right? I am a winner, I play to win, I expect to win, I always win. See, what I do is I say it to myself because I convince myself that this is how I am. So, but I do it the night prior as well, and I'm going to share this with you as well. You want to look at it, you want to say the things at night because you want to convince yourself of what you really are. Forget about what everybody else says. Forget about the soothsayers of doom. It's all about what you believe in yourself, right? Because mindset is beliefs and thoughts. And there's two types of mindsets, right? So we have the mindsets of a fixed mindset or a growth mindset, a scarcity mindset or an abundance mindset. And that's what you have to believe. But you say it at night because you go from the conscious to the subconscious. See, the one thing about the subconscious mind is it never sleeps. It doesn't know the difference between something that's real and not real. All it does is whatever you tell it from the conscious side of it, it has to take it, it has to absorb it. And then when you wake up in the morning, you go through the same ritual, right? Whatever you said. Again, I am a winner, I play to win, I expect to win, I always win. That's the process of how I start. So number one, you got to go through your beliefs. What is your beliefs? Do you believe that you can get that appointment? Do you believe that you can make those calls? Do you believe you can get the sale? Do you believe you can go to the gym? Do you believe you can lose weight? See, it's not about whether, I don't know if I can, it's no, I can. And then it's not can I, it's how can I? This is where it all comes into play. What's the old saying? One of my teachers and mentors, Paul Martinelli, said that if you ask yourself intelligent questions, you'll find intelligent answers. But make sure you're asking yourself the good questions that's going to prompt you to get to where you want to be. So number one is, you got to change your beliefs. Number two is you got to change the way you think about things. You got to start thinking about, again, how can I? You got to start thinking about that I will instead of I won't. And you got to go back to the thinking process of I must, right? I must. And when you go through the beliefs and you go through the thought process, then you got to go through the process of the actions. What are the things I need to do on a consistent basis to get me to the finish line? What do I need to do that's easy to do that's going to get me to the winner's circle? See, that's the process of what you start. The winner's mindset, the champion mindset, yes, we're dreamers. Yes, we're goal setters. We're goal achievers. But what the winners do is they believe in their mind, their heart, and their soul that they believe that they are going to win. They always believe that they're going to get the outcome that they're looking for. So until next week, live with passion, live intentionally, and I want you to develop that winning mindset. Thanks so much and make it a great week.